As energy damage and plus
damage
health?
and 300 health.
Yeah, that doesn't seem mandatory, but okay.
That doesn't seem mandatory at all.
No, it doesn't. Staff of Adamant is probably good.
Staff of Adamant gives you 100 health, but like 24 energy damage. So you could just have 3 of those, and you would have the same amount of health.
Wait, how does that give you 24 energy damage?
Because when it's maxed out, it gives you another 15.
Yeah, but what does Elder Mage Amulet do when it's maxed out? Oh, it's HP. So yeah if you want that's more nuking, basically. But these decks are much larger than the starter decks. You notice that? You can get way more shit in them, I think.
Yeah.
Which is why do you get starter decks as shit?
Yeah, because I've only used 10 in my Prime Helix. Now I can spend 30 on upgrade cards.
So I've come to the conclusion, just the starter deck system is just awful. And really is going to put a shitload of people off. So either they just need to buff up the starter decks by the looks of it, just make them better.
Oh my god, I have 7 major cast cards.
Yes, I've got that too. I think once you get your cards, you're probably like... I think by default you actually have that. Yeah, I think it's the new user experience that they need to work on at this stage.
5 great health cards. There you go. If I need health, I got some great health cards in there.
Yeah. Let's put Advanced Mana in there. Let's go with Wound, I suppose. Let's put some 2s in there just to make sure. Let's get Kinetic and Major Kinetic in there. There we go. Probably more cooldown reduction or just like more cast in there. There we go. So I've got my kind of cast the deck for this guy, which is like 3 Staffs of the Adamant, an Elder Mage Amulet, Pendulum of Lords, Agaron Scepter, and Rift Magus Scepter. And then a bunch of upgrade cards. The thing is, while this is kind of neat, I still don't see how this is advantageous. Because this just makes me less adaptable in-game. Because what if I do need a stuff that is different to this? I can't have it. And you might say, oh, well, it's about deck building. Why? Why would a game like this be about deck building? How is that a benefit? I guess you can argue that it does make it easier because you don't have to pick from all of the items. Okay, cool. But Dota already has that figured out. It's called guides. You set a build, and if you want to alter the build, you can. Can you see yourself playing this over Overwatch? It's a completely different genre. Why are we even comparing this? This is a Dota game. Overwatch is not. Alright. Anyway, yeah, so that's Paragon. I have mixed feelings about it. Like, the gameplay with certain characters is really good. Obviously, it looks great. The animation quality is mostly great. It needs a bit of work. Some of the attack impact and the overall feedback that you get from attacks is really cool. On the flip side, I think the card system and the progression system is terrible and is unnecessarily restrictive and can really screw people over based entirely on RNG right now, because there is no crafting system in the beta to compensate for the fact that you might just get bad RNG luck with your draws. So you're going to be going up against people that just have better runes than you, better optimized builds than you, and there's literally nothing you can do about that. So that's the problem. That's the main issue with the game right now. And also, I find the game just too slow in general. Like, everyone moves too slow. The game just it drags out for 50-plus minutes in some instances, which is too much for a game like this. Too much. Yeah. So there you go. That is my current issue with it. I think it's got some potential, but I think they really might want to rethink this card system. I think it's genuinely the worst thing about this game. It's an unnecessary piece of we're changing things for the sake of changing things, and the potential for abuse and pay to win is just too high. And it doesn't matter if you can only buy the cards with in-game currency, you can buy boosts for that. So you can acquire them faster than others, and you can end up in the same bracket as someone that just has less stuff than you, and has weaker stuff than you, and doesn't have a properly optimized build. No, it is a complete and total take on the rune system, which is way, way too influential. If you want to have minor tweaks in your passives, cool. Alright, I don't like that system, but it's not awful. This is picking entire items and builds based on cards that you might not even have. How is that a good thing? I don't see how it's a good thing. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up. Strip, thanks for sticking around for the last few hours.
Yeah, no worries, man. I'll probably try this out again tomorrow with the decks and see
Yeah, we'll
how
see.
it is.
I've got like other games to do before Chemo Wednesday, so I'll probably like not play until maybe the weekend. But we'll see. It's as I say, I kind of like the gameplay, at least with the right character.